Peterson, the penetration, and it's knocked away by Mutombo, but into the hands of Peterson. Antonio Davis.
Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers, clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers, stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers, clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers, stomp your feet, everybody.
Welcome back to East Sleep Sixers. Listen, team's been coming back on us for a nice amount of time. Doesn't it feel good to get that same feeling that they be getting on us? Oh man. And let me tell you, man, there was a lot of people in this group that hung it up. A lot of people in this group that was hanging it up. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you ain't with us, stay out the way. I'm trying to tell you, if you're not with us, stay out the way. If you're not with us, stay out the way. You want me to tell you in Spanish since everybody like hearing me talking Spanish? I ain't playing, Carl. I ain't playing. I'm talking to everybody.
Hey.
There was a lot of people hanging it up tonight. If you ain't with us, stay out the way. I don't need that type of energy around me.
Hopefully Tobias all right, man. Said he took a knee to the leg. He only played 13 minutes, didn't come back in the second half, only had 3 points. But, man, way to step up in a big way when we needed you to, James Harden. Way to step up in a big way when we needed you to, Maxey. Way to step up in a big way when we needed to. Bang, bang. Thank you. We missed you. Thanks for coming to the party. I'm glad you showed up in Milwaukee. Thank you, George Niang. And it won't show on the stat line, but watching the game, man, the difference that Jalen McDaniels makes on the defense.
Man, I was about to say you leaving somebody out.
On the offensive boards, on the defensive boards, the things that he brings won't show up every time in the stat sheet. But if you watch this game, you know how important Jalen McDaniels was for us tonight. He was huge.
Yep. He made a hell of a difference on Drew Holiday, being that lengthy, long-arm defender who could stay with a quick guard like that. You know, a couple of high percentage buckets by him, the putback, the clutch putback by him. The kid wasn't afraid of the moment. And he didn't shrink up when the opportunity presented itself. You know, while we're giving out flowers, we might as well give out official flowers for the night. I'll start off myself. Brother James Harden, damn near a point a minute tonight. 38 points, 10 assists, 9 rebounds, 1 rebound away from a triple-double. Quite arguably his best game as a 76er. And against the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference. Big win. How about you, BG? Where your flowers going?
I'm giving this man my flowers simply because Dan Sims did say, he said it. He said he felt like Niang was going to bust out his shell today. And he did. He wasn't the best player on the floor. But if I had to give flowers to somebody that needs flowers right now, if me giving you these flowers is going to make you show up next game and the game after that, George Niang get my flowers tonight. I know I could pick and be Harden, Maxey, McDaniels. I know I could pick all those players, but I got to go with George Niang, man. He made shots when we needed him today. When we took that punch from Grayson Allen in that third quarter, Jesus, I thought it was – I'm like, gee, we can't stop him and nobody hitting threes. George Niang made threes when it mattered. And,
he went back in his college bag.
He gets my flowers today.
What about you, Joselitos?
I'm gonna give my flowers to the whole team. Because they only had 5 turnovers. They only had 5. I repeat,
I ain't even peep.
5 turnovers. That's it.
Bananas. That's bananas.
All right.
Against this team,
Even
that's
though it
bananas.
looked shaky and people were hanging it up, people were retiring, people turned the TV off, people put their shit away, even though I'm giving it to the team. 5 turnovers.
That's a hell of a stat right there. And I believe we talked about it last game, rebounds and turnovers, because we're not a crazy explosive offensive team or a crazy explosive defensive team. Rebounds and turnovers are going to be key to winning games against teams like this. So, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I can blame him. S-Dot. Yes, I can blame him. You know why? Because if you're a fan,
So that
You gonna
clock
ride or
got
die.
4 zeros on it. So that clock got 4 zeros on it.
the
We can win the
clock
game.
got 4 zeros on it. You feel me? Just saying.
It's a big
I'm
A.
talking
Know
to
what-
everybody, man.
Know what else stood out to me? Dog, James Harden guarded Giannis for a grip, dog.
You seen him?
Harden guarding Giannis. I said, and he it looked like he wasn't like running from that matchup. It was even times where he was running the pick and roll to get Giannis on him. I said, oh yeah, this the Harden I like. My brother texted me and said, dog, we seeing vintage Harden tonight. I said, defensively, I don't know who this dude is. Offensively, I knew he still had that in his bag, but damn, man, he played phenomenal tonight. Only reason I'm not giving my flowers is because I have to appreciate when Niang gave us off the bench. I mean, we haven't had him do anything. Harden's been giving us stuff. So he gave us a lot more today, but Niang's giving us nothing and give us a good game tonight. I had to give it to him tonight.
I ain't gonna lie. I got to be up in a few hours for work, but this game was so just like, like a cup of coffee, for me as far as staying up and staying glued to the TV, man. And I had to be here with my guys. Once I figured out guys was going to be on tonight talking about this game. I will say one thing. DeAnthony Melton, even though it's not popping out on the stat sheet, I feel like he's in his most comfortable position coming off this bench. He still got 24 minutes tonight. I feel like he played some solid defense at some key spots. He's not going to be a 20-point scorer type of guy.
You better be trolling. I know you the king of trolls, but you better be fucking trolling.
He is the king. No, he is the king of trolls. I don't even know why you highlighted him.
You can't say this. You can't say this, Taylor. Dude, you said dude disappears. We need him in closing moments. We didn't need him in closing moments. Embiid and Harden made big shots when we needed them.
What is he?
Where did he disappear to? When he got fouled, guess what he did? In closing moments, he got fouled. He made 2 free throws. When his number was called, he did his thing. Don't say that. Come on, man. You can't say Maxey disappeared in the closing moments when Harden was just in his bag and Harden was the closing
all the way in his bag.
All the way in his bag. Harden and Niang did make big shots, Taylor, but you're not going to say Maxey disappeared. He didn't disappear. He didn't disappear, bro. Come on. Wow.
That's why I stopped giving him energy in 24/7 with his posts. It's just some stuff just don't click for me. It don't make sense. So solid team win tonight.
You know who didn't disappear? Jose didn't disappear. I'd have been on here doing the show by myself. Well, East Sleep 6 is gonna give y'all content every night. Every night. That's who didn't disappear.
Every game night. Maxey and Harden are an issue on the floor together. I wouldn't say that. We just beat the best team in the East, and they played 41 and 39 minutes. So they was on the floor a lot, and we won. So what's the problem? When Maxey was starting at the beginning of the season, we were still winning. What's the problem? I get it that we lack defense with those two out there. But can't no team say, all right, this is an easy stop? You're not stopping Maxey and Harden easily. They might not stop you either. But I don't like the word problem, Ryan. I don't know if I like that one, Ryan. I don't know if I can say it's a problem. It highlights our inefficiencies on defense. I'll give you that. But I won't say the word problem. I don't know who don't stand around, Taylor. Everybody on the team standing around with Harden and B got the ball. You got to find open spots. Be ready to shoot if they pass the ball. A lot of them stand around. We can't just point out Maxey. Like I don't get what your infatuation with pointing out Maxey standing around. Like, so do George Niang stand around? Does Jalen McDaniel stand around? Yeah, he crashes the board, but when they have the ball, he's standing around. They stand around a lot. I'm not gonna let you rain on my parade tonight, man. We beat the #1 team in the East, and it felt good. I'm tired of losing to these teams we're gonna see in the playoffs.
Who we beat tonight?
#1 team in the East. 16-game winning streak. That shit over. That shit over. Y'all can start over. Niang sets. Come on, Taylor. Yes, Niang sets high screens and pops out for three. I want to know because I know you hooped. I want to know where did you hoop at where the point guard came and set a screen for the center? When do you want him to set a screen and pop for three? Come on, that's just not his role. You nitpicking at Maxey right now. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I mean, we all know why. So that's why I'm not.
You nitpicking at Maxey right now. Niang
on the night that he gave us a good game when
like come on, man.
I can't let you do this, Taylor.
It's uncalled for. It's uncalled for. It's uncalled for. Skipping right past that, hopefully, this raises our level of play after this game and our confidence as a team. We had a couple bad losses. Everybody loses, but we had a couple bad losses against Eastern Conference opponents. Hopefully this gets us going, gets guys like George Niang.
It's I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, man.
You do, but go ahead.
No, I don't mean it. Like, cut it out. I don't mean it. But I just gotta let it be known. It's just not Eastern Conference opponents. It's playoff potential opponents. It's
period.
The bar is a lot higher. I don't care if we lose to the suckiest team on the Eastern Conference. That's a scheduled loss, I guess. You're not supposed to lose games to playoff potential matchups.
Right.
Point blank, period.
Right.
So, yeah, we're supposed to be upset.
Yeah, most definitely. And I mentioned Eastern Conference team because that's who we'll be seeing in the playoffs up to the championship. All we'll be seeing is Eastern Conference team. So those are the guys we're going to face. The Brooklyns, the Milwaukees, the Knicks. We gotta whip on these guys.
Oh, hey, I didn't know this. I didn't even know Embiid had 10 dimes.
Oh, facts.
10 dimes and 1 turnover. What the?
Yeah.
Yo,
I try to tell you they only had 5.
No.
You know how many players played tonight?
I watched the game and I have not really glared at this box score yet. And now that I'm glaring at it, like, yo, we showed up.
Between Harden and Embiid, they had 20 assists amongst each other, man. 20 assists.
Look, like Ant said, first 6 his teammates have scored 30 and this 10 assists is 1967.
That's
Christ. Crazy.
Jesus Christ. I like the rotation by Doc tonight, even though it was a little bit tweaked because, like you said, Tobias hurt himself. You know what happened? Any details on that? What happened?
They just said he took a knee to the. They said he took a knee to the leg.
Yes, I got a funny feeling something wrong with his legs because then that happened a little while back.
It happened,
and then he did come back into that game.
Yeah,
but it's like he jetted and went back to the locker room over the same situation, a knee to the leg. I mean, I don't know, man. You gotta watch out for that moving forward. Not making excuses for the man, but it's starting to become a pattern.
We figured out our first quarter woes finally. We only lost. We was tied in the first quarter, but what is going on with the Philadelphia 76ers in the third and letting one person cook them in the third quarter every game, dog. Grayson Allen went bananas in the third, yo. He went bananas in the third. I was sick to my and I'm a Tar Heel fan. We just lost to Duke tonight, and then to see a Duke motherfucker do that to my Sixers, I was sick, dog.
He dipped right into his Duke bag, and he looked just like the Duke Grayson Allen tonight. and nobody was checking him like that. Jay Gillespie blames coaching. In some facets, yeah, but to me, guy was just hot. He was hot, and we started that thing, BG, that we talked about, where we start collapsing to the lane. Everybody collapsing to the lane, trying to help on a drive, and you leaving a hot shooter in the corner. You cannot continue to do that. You cannot continue to do that. So hopefully we could get that fixed. I think Tyrese Maxey's defense was okay today. It wasn't glaring, whereas though I'm saying, oh, he's a liability out there. I think he was okay today.
Do we win if PJ don't strain his back? I mean, the man only played 19 minutes, so go check the winning. Go check the winning percentage when that man plays 20 minutes or less. I'm just saying. I'll wait. I'll be right here. I'll be up. Listen, I'm wide awake. I'm activated. I was doing some stuff. To be honest with you, I didn't even think I was gonna make this show. Then I had to do it because I ain't letting down these fans that we got and these people that look forward to the East Leaf Sixers chats. You know what I'm saying? I can't let y'all down. So I was coming on regardless.
I'm
gonna read out Ryan's comment. It's kind of long, but I'm gonna read it out. Harden and Maxey are ball dominant players. That's why they're a problem together on the floor. Harden fits with Milton, and the same with Maxey and those two players. I say that because Melton and Milton can handle the ball very well, but they don't need the ball. They can play off the ball well too. I mean, I feel that, but I still want Maxey in my starting lineup. I'm just being honest. I want Maxey in my starting lineup, and I want Maxey in my closing lineup. I love that lineup of Maxey, Harden, Melton, whoever at the four, because it's somebody different every time in Embiid, because they're gonna bring the energy. I wouldn't mind it being Jalen McDaniels. Like as long as we're not playing a big team that's gonna have a big guy that McDaniels got to guard. I like that lineup, man. I like that lineup. But I definitely hear where you're coming from. Maxey and Harden and Embiid all need the ball to be effective, and they get kind of lost in the sauce when they're on the court together sometimes. I'll agree with that.
I'll tell you, at the end of the day, though, when the proof's in the pudding, you look at the stat sheet at the end of the game, they all perform well when they're all in that starting lineup. You know, at the end all be all. The end all be all of the stats. So, you know, it is what it is.
I mean, if you look at this team and you want to call it a big three with Maxey, Harden, and Embiid, and that's what you got tonight. You got a big three from that. And we had this conversation before about who I thought was the best bench player. And the best bench player to me is Georges Niang. He's been coming through. Yeah, he has some bad games every now and then, but you know, prior to Maxey going on the bench, Georges Niang is the person that we depend on to come off the bench and give us some points. Like you got to call spade for spade, man. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why he was getting outshined was because a certain individual got thrown to the bench. Other than that, that's sixth man of the Sixers all day.
Yeah, most definitely. Jose, did you get a chance to respond to the over-unders or no?
Yes, I did.
Okay. What that's looking like, BJ?
Over-unders tonight, Jose got 2 right. Jen got 2 right. I got 1 right. You got 1 right.
Okay.
The over-unders were Embiid, 2.5 blocks. He didn't get that. Harden, 10.5 assists. Ooh, just shy.
Right.
And
that's the only one I lost. I would have got it.
So Toby with 20.5. Obviously, that didn't happen. He didn't even play 20 minutes.
And you know what? When he came out and hit that 3, I said, okay. But he got hurt. You know, he only played 13 minutes tonight. So, you know, hopefully Godspeed the Toby. Hopefully he doesn't have to sit out extensive amount of games, because this is the time of year where we're building that chemistry going towards the playoffs. We don't need no starter out for a long period.
Hey, Ryan, you got to be watching on your computer or your laptop or something, because you'll be typing out paragraphs.
Yeah, he do.
My man Ryan be on it. Listen, this is not me saying don't do it. It's just I notice all your comments is stories. We might have to have him on here. He got to have a voice.
I know you don't expect me to read that, right?
If he's going to type
letting everybody see how
if he's
long
going to type that much, we're going to have him on the show, because he got stuff to say, obviously. God.
Hey, we're gonna stop the show to give a big hello to Mama Fuller. I hope everything is well.
Oh, she's in Georgia. Oh man, safe travels,
def-
mama. Blessings.
Yeah,
definitely.
my uncle and aunt and cousin, their great grandson was killed in a house fire
Oh
last
man,
week.
sorry to
Prayers
hear
up.
that. Listen,
House
our
caught on fire. They
condolences.
couldn't get out the funeral. She's down there for the funeral now.
Thoughts and prayers and many condolences.
Appreciate it.
Sincerely to the Green Fuller family.
Appreciate you, Doc.
Most definitely. So
What we got next?
let's look it up, man. I'm on the drawing right now. Looks like we get a little bit easier, but not that much easier. We get the Pacers coming up. We play the Pacers March 6th, 7 o'clock game. That means our pregame will be 6:30. Guys, catch up with us then to discuss that matchup. After that, we got Minnesota. After that, we see an old friend, Matisse Thybulle and the Portland Trailblazers. And these are all away games, believe it or not.
Somebody vandalized his mural. He
They
come
did.
back. He come back for revenge.
He hit 5 threes last night.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
He come back for revenge.
Yeah.
Watch out now.
He
just-
traded.
He's like, you gonna disrespect my mural? Why? That's what he's gonna be speaking as he's walking out the door.
He get traded. He turned into Trigger Toby. I mean Trigger Matisse.
You know we don't address the Aussie players that used to play here.
No, we don't.
Appreciate what you did for us, Tease, but you the enemy now, bro. Sorry.
You're definitely an op.
You
You're
the
definitely
enemy
an
now,
op.
bro. I don't care what you do in Portland. Y'all losing. We gonna be in the playoffs. Portland probably not gonna be so.
Yeah,
You enjoy that. You enjoy that, Tease.
I don't know how else to tell y'all. I'm a root for the Sixers. All right.
Facts.
Listen, certain players I don't like, but they wearing a Sixers jersey. I got to root for them.
Right.
PJ Tucker. You understand what I'm saying? I got to root for him. You know what I mean?
Yo, I gotta know, is this Sabri with a new name?
Probably.
Okay. I'm feeling that vibe.
I don't know, man. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. But if it is, what else, Sabri? If it's not, then, shout out to you. Appreciate the comments.
Jamar said, cut it out with this PJ stuff, Jose. Said,
No,
cut it
man.
out.
Listen, man. It's got to be good for TV, man. I can't agree with everything, man.
I hear you.
PJ ain't been bad though. PJ hasn't been bad.
No, he
lately.
hasn't, man. I've been giving him
hasn't
flowers, man. Stop it, Jamar. Don't act like I ain't been giving him props, man. Don't act like I ain't been giving him props, man.
PJ been all right, man. I've been rocking with PJ lately, man. I've been rocking with him, and this is when we need him because, like we said, these teams that we're gonna face in the playoffs, show us this playoff PJ that everybody keeps saying is coming. Show us against these teams. That's what we need.
You know what though? One thing I'm proud about tonight. I'm grateful for the win, right? I'm grateful for the win, but I'm even more grateful for the opportunity to play these guys and game plan for future game plan against them. We know what to expect from them after playing them for a few times now. Hopefully Doc can make some adjustments. You know Grayson Allen could go off on you. You know Bobby Portis comes in and looks for the long ball. You know, he's not really an inside guy. You know what Giannis likes to do. I mean, everybody does. It's just a matter if you can stop him or not. So hopefully we can take this lesson because we're going to see these guys down the line. We're going to see these guys down the line. So,
hey, appreciate you. That's not Sabri, man. Appreciate you subscribing, dog. Appreciate you.
oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
You'll hear at the end of the show. We go by word of mouth advertisement. So if somebody told you that we was dope, man, we appreciate you, dog. Come
That's
by.
what's
We
up.
hear every pregame 30 minutes before the game, every postgame 30 minutes after the game, every single Sixers game, man. I know you said you're a Knicks fan, but if you just want to hear basketball about the Sixers, come fuck with it.
Hey, and we're gonna face y'all soon too. So you'll be hearing us talking about y'all. You know what I mean? Talking about the Knicks. So it's all love. It's all love till we gotta see y'all.
Tracy funny. She said T's gonna be like, McDaniel's over me. That was a good one.
I'm gonna tell you one thing though. Yeah, McDaniel's over you. And in my opinion, McDaniel's offers what Matisse does, plus more on the offensive end. He could do a little bit more on the offensive end. So that was a solid trade by them. You know, it is what it
They
is.
trade? Because obviously, by tonight's numbers, we definitely lost that Brooklyn trade. James Harden is obviously washed up.
He's definitely
Man,
wise.
listen,
When the last time
100%.
2-5 played? When the last is
Listen.
he in the NBA?
Got a
If I was-
backiotomy.
listen.
If I was Brooklyn, I
Them
would pay
them
him
Ben Simmons lovers in the group, they mad. They grinding their teeth right now as we speak.
I mean,
They
one
is mad. They in the group mad. They don't know what to say. They want to type so badly, but their fingers just not cooperating because they know what finna come rain down on them. They know.
One of them was in our chat talking about Tyrese Maxey all crazy. You know what I mean? He's just disappeared. I'm just saying. I ain't saying no name.
Somebody tried to call Greg out on 24/7 during the game when we was losing. Of course, you talking when we losing.
Wow.
It's crazy, Greg. You thought all Embiid needed was a point guard. We was down, and guess who stepped up? That guard, the
Yeah.
person that would have been 2-5.
Yeah.
What you think he would have did?
Sunk under the pressure. But you know, enough about that talk. You know, we got some games coming up. Grateful that we can have this game in our back pocket and make some way into the standings. But you know, like you guys were saying, I think we're pretty much settled in the standings. I don't think, you know, it will go too crazy. Boston is 1 game out of first place. Milwaukee's still up there. We're 5 games out of first place. So we'll see what's what. We'll see what's what. I don't think we're dropping lower than 3, though. I think that's where we're going to stay at. So,
It's just a matter of who gets sick.
yeah. Great game, though. Great game tonight. Great comeback. Great resistance. So,
In the past 2 weeks, man, we saw a couple teams come back and whoop us by a couple points there at the end. It felt so good to do that back
absolutely.
to the number 1 team
Like I've
on
been
the
saying,
on the
like I've
Eastern
been
Conference.
saying, like I've been saying since the All-Star break, man, all of these games, every game we've had so far has had a playoff atmosphere. And that's what I want our team to have right now. I want those games in March. I want them in March because guess what? It's going to be that intensity in April. It's going to be that intensity in April. Y'all got to know that. And I don't want cakewalks. I don't want Orlando or Houston. Like I don't want San Antonio. I want to play these teams.
We need
I want to
playoff
win more.
warm-ups.
I win more than we lose them. I tell you that much. But I want to see these teams now.
We warned y'all. We
Let us get
warned
back-
y'all about the schedule. We warned y'all. We told y'all it was finna get tough. We told y'all. It's like, come on now. You know what I mean?
We got
But-
4.
My thing is, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a fan of this team, man. I've been through it just like everybody else in here. I'm just waiting for the playoffs because that's what I want to see.
But it's definitely nice to see the journey on to the playoffs. But like Jose said, we're waiting for that first round, second round matchup to see just how better we've gotten and just how good we are, you know, matching us up against the best. You know, with that being said, Jose, you know what to do.
I don't know, man. If you want to dip out, you can dip out, man. I don't know if I'm finished talking.
Do your thing.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm finished talking, man. I ain't been on a few games, man. So I appreciate you coming on. I know you got work tomorrow. Have a good night, bro. Yeah, man. I miss y'all. I ain't going nowhere yet. I just saw my team come back like we was come back on the past couple games. I just seen my team come back.
48
good.
points in the fourth. 48.
It felt good.
We won the fourth quarter by 17 points, Jose.
It
We won the
felt
fourth quarter
good.
by 17 points.
I was busy as hell. Don't get it twisted. I got a phone. It don't matter where I'm at. Best believe I'm watching the game. Just because you don't see me on the show, that don't mean I ain't watching the show neither. You understand what I'm saying? I love this show. I love you guys. I love this team. But that was a hell of a win.
Ooh, that's one of the ones. Jamar trying to put us on the spot, dog. Hold up. You could have asked us this offline. You ain't had to do that. You ain't had to do live in the chat, dog. Chill.
Listen. Then it felt good to come back on a good team. On a good team. On a good team. This right now, they're the best of the best, right? They up top, right?
Yep.
They're the best of the best. Number one in the Eastern Conference. Number one.
Fresh off a 16-game win streak. They ain't lose the whole month of February.
16-game win streak. You feel me? Come on, you gotta get props to this team, man. You gotta get props to this team, man. I feel like, listen, I feel like the halftime show sometimes, like for some reason, the halftime show drags, and then sometimes I feel like the halftime show go in a blink of an eye. Like, how much content can we really give you in a halftime show? You understand what I'm saying?
10 minutes.
That halftime show is for everybody to go to the bathroom, drop a deuce, or whatever, get some more popcorn, throw some pizza in the oven. I don't know what we could do. You know what I mean? We can make these pre-games and post-games longer if you want to talk like that. But the halftime show just go by so fast.
I don't think it's out of the question, yo. I'm sitting here thinking while you was just talking. I'm not saying we doing it, y'all. I'm not saying we doing it. But Jose, if one person was to come on, just one person was to come on and just talk to people in the chat just for halftime, I don't think that's out of the question, man. We don't all got to be on. I'm just saying. We don't all got to be on.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We might go figure something out here. We might go figure something out.
We'll talk about it. We're talking
about
that one. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Because again, we only do this show for the people in the chat. Like look, I do this because I love the Sixers. I love my family, Jose, Jen, Carl, all our loyal followers. We do this for y'all. Like, so
hey, Sims, I was drunk at pregame. What you talking about? I was drunk at pregame. I don't know what you talking about, man.
Empty the mug. Hold on.
My cup empty. My bartender's somewhere over there.
Now my cup really empty.
Listen, man, we might could do something, man. Seriously. Again, man, y'all don't understand for real how easy it is for any of you guys sitting in that chat right there to jump on one of the shows. It's so easy.
All of y'all have to have seen some of these names: the Ant Sims, the Jamars, Smitty, Bert. Y'all have all seen each other on here. Y'all know everybody. Our inboxes is always open whenever y'all want to just say, "Hey, BG, I want to jump on a halftime." If you say, "BG, I want to jump on a halftime," I set up a show.
Listen, it's easy. Like it's easy. It is so easy for one of y'all to jump up on the show, man. Y'all got something to say, and y'all really want to be heard. You know what I'm saying? And you want everybody else to hear y'all. You want to debate. You want to talk. You know what I'm saying? If you want to tell me that some of my takes is just straight out outlandish and they bullshit, listen, constructive criticism is welcome here. I don't mind having you on the show. You know what I mean? Bring it. It's easy. All you gotta do is
y'all see how much I like to debate.
Yeah.
I do it with everybody. It's hard to debate with a Sixers fan because most of the time we agree, but
listen, Jamar don't agree with nothing I say because all I do is talk crap on PJ. But he came on here and had a phenomenal show. You understand what I'm saying?
Me and Jamar had a good show together the other day, just me and him. We had a good
feel
show
me? So come on with it. Whoever want to come up on the show, man, we'll make it happen. Listen, we love y'all, man. I just want to stay on and let y'all know this Sixers team, man, can put you on a roller coaster like they ain't no tomorrow, man. But I love my team. And I know you guys love this team too, because y'all wouldn't be here talking every night with us if y'all didn't love this team. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all opinions, it's your opinions. It's respected. It's your opinions. Our opinions are our opinions. You know what I'm saying? Come on here. Let's have a conversation.
We respect them. That's why even the stuff we don't agree with, we throw it right up on the screen.
Yeah.
Throw right up on the screen.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, talk about it.
We're not gonna put out like super negativity on the screen. But even the stuff that some people seeing on YouTube and not a Sixers fan, we're gonna showcase that too. But anyway, with that being said, you already know what time it is. Look on top of that screen. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. The East Sleeve Sixers ain't going nowhere. As long as there's a game, you got East Sleeve Sixers. Best believe that. We ain't going nowhere. If you ain't understand what I said in English, I'm finna tell you in Spanish. No te olvides a decirle a un amigo que le diga a un amigo que le diga a un amigo. Wepa. Listen, everybody have a great night. Awesome tomorrow. We love you. Go Sixers. We see you back here the next game. Don't forget.
Monday.
Yes, sir. You heard it.
Monday versus the Pacers. Let's go Sixers. We'll
Let's
see y'all
go
on Monday.
Sixers.